Perhaps. Perhaps. In other words, maybe. Let's go, boys. I figure this counts. Castlevania month. It may not be Castlevania, but heavily Castlevania inspired. For my money, that counts. As soon as I can get it to work. Oh, right. This game doesn't play nice with game capture. I remember that. Actually. All right, so we got to do... Oh, display capture? Oh, no, not that one. Which one? TV? Is that one? Nope. Tell me I don't have a... I don't think I have a capture for this screen. Oh, no. All right, hold on. I can make that happen real quick. I don't, huh? That's interesting. All right, so we'll go... Which one will change? This one, I suppose. Let's switch you to display 1. No. Display 3. There we go. Hey, cool. Okay, boom. There it is. Now we got to do some live shrinking. You'll love to see it. All right. That fits perfectly in the box there. All right, then we can extend it just a little bit there, so it's like kind of like that, and then move it over a little bit like that. Perfect. Clean. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing Vampire Survivors. This game's fucking rad. I have streamed it before. The difference now is that the 1.0 is out. So now that the 1.0 is out, 1.0. Okay, audio looks good. The 1.0 is out. So now there's some new stuff. Namely, a little more direction. Okay, so here we go. 117 of 126 items collected. So as you see, I am most of the way through this beast. I put in a lot of hours into this game. Unlocks 123 of 139. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Not much left to do. Not much left to do at all. So there's still some things that we really need to do. And the big one is this. If we go to start. So now you can see which levels you've beaten with which characters. So that's really cool. That helps. Tells you how many eggs each character has. Tells you how many max weapons, all that good shit. Everything is here now. You can see it all. We like that, and that's good. So we're going to go with... I'm at odds, and I'll tell you why I'm at odds. Here. So let's say I'm going to go with Red Death because he's strong, right? Check it out. Because here's the deal. They now tell you what relics are in each stage. So this is huge. So it turns out, without ever having any hints or guidance, I got every relic in every stage just playing the game because I like the game so much and figuring out how the zones work, right? You just sort of figure it out as you play. Except the bone zone. Haven't gotten it in the bone zone. So here's the thing about the bone zone. You don't get any healing items in the bone zone. All candelabras have money in them. So unless I get a thing that converts money to health, the only reliance I can have for health... Look, no item drops. Enemies grow stronger over time. This is rough booty. I have not been able to master this stage. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to try. And that's why I want to bring a big boy, because somebody who starts out doing big damage. And Red Death does big damage and has really good speed. So I'm thinking he's the man for the job, but I've tried a few times, and it has not worked out. So we're going to... Enemies get stronger over time. See, that's the part. So what I think I'm gonna do then is I think I'm gonna go right for the oh, you'll see. Okay. +1 amount. Grant me weapon and its evolution gain +3 amount. Okay. No, you know what? As nice as that is, I really think I just need this because I'm gonna have to move a lot, and I feel like if it brings stuff to me. You think this is a clear diversion from Castlevania month? I don't know, man. It doesn't get more Castlevania inspired than this game. It's pretty Castlevania inspired. I think it counts. Look. There, I took the whip. I'm playing as Death, and I got the whip, all right? Come on. Come on, give me a break here. Bloodstained is more inspired? Yeah. But I already smashed Bloodstained on this channel. I put the hurting on Bloodstained on this channel. I was gonna do the Doom mod. That was kind of the leader in the clubhouse. But full transparency, I'm feeling a certain type of way today. So I wanted something mellow. I wanted something that like I could just lose myself in, not have to focus too hard. This is the perfect game for that. Though it is kind of funny to call this mellow. It's not exactly. Mellow might not be the best word to describe this game, but it's mellow in a certain way of looking at it. No! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, fuck. That was an accident. I didn't mean to get that yet. I was going to get that in like 20 minutes. Now I got to focus this dude down. Oh, the run is already ruined. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I already fucked up. Let's go. I figured last stream before the mega stream. Might as well. Although on a positive, I recorded some fucking killer guitars today. Next Danny Axel album is gonna be fun. We're going back. We're going back in time. Going back to my 80s influence. Post-punk, new wave Dan coming back out in full force. Yeah, see, this is good because I can focus on getting to the jerk off that I need to kill, but then also they will still bring me level ups every couple of minutes. Do we want the pentagram? You know what? It might save my life. I ain't even gonna lie. It might save my life. This level's fucking hard. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bone Zone. How you doing, Tapey? How you feeling today? Shout outs to anybody who goes through the brain struggle from time to time. I imagine that's all of us to some degree. Oh, I didn't realize this dude could eat those dudes. Crazy. So I've never killed this giant ball. He eats any enemies that he comes into contact with. And I don't exactly know how to finish the job with this guy. But what I figure is I'm going to lay the Pepperidge Farms on him. Ooh, birds. Birds are good. Fuck. Figure I'll lay the Pepperidge Farms. Know what I'm saying? And if we accomplish nothing else in this run, killing this guy will be enough. Don't touch him though, because I don't want to take no poo-poo damage. I'm assuming he can be killed. That's another thing. Because he's a question mark on the map, which means that I feel like if I kill him, I'm going to get a unique drop. I really like this thing, actually, and it will work with what I'm doing right now. Yeah, see, the way I figure it is, well, when he starts, if he turns back around, it will be more effective. If I'm walking away from him, but I guess it's good enough for now. Let's go. I feel like this strat is gonna work. Use a fast character, pursue this man. Hope that I can get strong enough in the process. Nah, I didn't get a chance. Well, that's not, I shouldn't say I didn't get a chance. I got caught up doing other things. I could have, but I was doing other things. I actually, weirdly enough, I mean, I guess not weirdly, but kind of weirdly, I got like really into Elden Ring last night. I was, everywhere I went, it was one of those nights where everywhere I went on the map, I found something I missed. And so it just kept like making me want to play longer and longer. I found a fucking thing for the physic that translates damage into health. So like the more like all the damage you take while it's active gets turned into health. And I was like, well, that's fucking good. I want that. Let's go, boys. Nah, I'll probably watch it tonight. Oh, God, don't see, Dan, don't get lazy. That's what happens when you get lazy. You gotta not touch the dude. I'll probably watch it tonight during the overnight. Like, once Mish falls asleep, I'll probably kick back and watch Dynamite. I'm in that kind of mood today. Very mellow. The wings evolved that. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get this. Channels dark powers to curse the bearer. Oh, fuck. That's not the one I wanted. No. Fuck. Discard. Not that one. I want this one. To protect the bearer. That's the one I want. There we go. Let's go. All right. Perfect. Find the thing again. Where is it? Right in front of me. Right in front of me. Let's go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. That's all right. Y'all just gonna get sucked up in the ball once I get to the ball. Where is he? Where is he? Says I'm right on him, but where the fuck is he? There he is. Yeah, come here. All right, ball. Absorb these fools. Absorb them, yes. Do that absorb trick you do. Perfect. That's fucking great. Now that I know that kind of changes things. Alright, let's go. Just gotta stay up. Just gotta stay up. Let the work do the work. I don't like when these turrets start showing up. Fuck that. Man is type massive. That's what she said. Ah, yeah. No. I know. Make this thing stronger. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to die. Oh, I really need some more health regen. Probably should have focused on that a little more in between. That's all right. Oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck. First death. That's all right. We have lives. We picked up the tiramisu for a reason. Are we going this way? Oh, fuck. We turned around. All right, stay with it. Stay with it. Kill what's in front of you. That guy's going to catch hits where he does. Let's go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, 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 no. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Oh my God. Fuck off. Spin. Spin to win. Spin to win. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Spin to win. 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 Spin to win, boys. Spin to win. You gotta spin it to win it. You gotta spin it to win it. More health. All I want is that health regen. Give me all that health regen. Spin to win. How's the stream looking? Is it still looking like a video game? You know what? Yes, this. I gotta remember that upgrading that is also a use. All bones. Let's go, B. Let's go. Even faster than I was. Let's go. Now we chase. This is crazy. Oh, I love this game. Spin to win. Spin to win. What's hitting me? I don't even know what's hitting me. Be careful, don't get too close. That thing's gotta die eventually. I know that I'm saying that and it's the size of the fucking screen, but everything bleeds eventually, right? Chest, get the chest. Yes, a new card, perfect. Please give me something good, give me something good, give me something good. Explosions. Oh, I do have 2 of those, okay. Explode damaged. No. 3 bounces and might pass through enemies and walls. Ooh, that's my main weapon too. Do we want explosions? Nah, let's take this one. Oh, I could get a reroll though. No, fuck it, get this one. That's literally my main weapon. Making my main weapon stronger is a good idea. Yup. Already paying dividends. Already paying dividends. Let's go. Oh shit. Is stream gonna be my good luck charm? This is like the best I've done on this level. Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's stay alive. Stay alive. Let's go. It's real in the bone zone. Any close to finished? Speed is 2 away. You know what? Let's get it off the board. Extra speed don't hurt nothing. Extra speed for my already insanely fast character. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I don't like it. It's getting claustrophobic. Spin to win. Spin to win. Shit, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. Really using pentagram right about now. Come on, Penta. Yes. Cero miedo. Oh, I might be making a mistake right now. I might be making a mistake. I'm trying to get behind the thing. So I can get all the drops. Yes, go, 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 go. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but it worked. Beverage. God damn. Going to the merchant might not be a bad idea to get an egg. Then again, though, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Maybe I just stay the course. Trying to not get hit by these skulls. go, Zambones, and roll them bones. Oh, great, the shrimpies now. Let's go. Just what I need. Add the shrimpies to the mix. Why not? Why not? Let's go. I ain't scared of no shrimpies. What y'all know about shrimpies? Which, by the way, for anybody watching this for the first time, I mentioned it briefly at the start. This game just hit 1.0, so it's officially out now. And, yeah, couldn't recommend it more. Might be runaway my game of the year. I ain't even gonna front. Like, I'm actually glad that I haven't streamed it that much, because I haven't spoiled any of the surprises for anyone who should decide to get into it. There's so much more than what it first appears. Like, there's, like, so many secrets, and there's, like, story stuff, and it's crazy. This game is a lot more than I thought it was when I paid $3 for it. I thought it would be, like, a fun little time waster, kind of turn your brain off thing. And it is that, but it's a lot more as well. I don't know if I'm doing enough damage, though. Like, I'm 16 minutes in. I don't have anything left to level up, or I should say to evolve. And these enemies are getting on me. So I feel like, I don't know if that's going to bode well for trying to survive into the late rounds. If you think about it like a boxing match, of course. I think it's better for me to be behind it right now. Hopefully, though, the over level that, because I'm at the point now where I've unlocked so many things that basically I can keep leveling up my weapons past max. So hopefully the rewards from that will make up for the fact that I don't have the best build synergistically. I just went for like some stuff with high damage, and then a bunch of like a new thing that I haven't seen max leveled yet, and then I'll keep everybody off me kind of radial. I figure that maybe could be enough to get it done. I just want to kill this thing more than anything else. If I can get this guy murked, I'm hoping that he drops the level reward, and then maybe I can make some actual progress. It's been a minute since I made actual progress in the game. I want to hundo this game real bad. Might plus 1%. Let's do it. Might plus 1%. Area, hell yeah. Speed, hell yeah. Yes. That's what we want. That's what I'm talking about. But now I still gotta stay alive. Where's your man? He's in front of me. There we go. Back to it. Stay alive. That's the risk. Every time I go for the fucking drops, I run the risk of just straight up getting killed. And I'm not getting chests because of the pentagram. It's like eating chests off the board. So even if there was a chance to evolve, I need a chest to be able to do it. I guess I should just pause every once in a while to see if there's a chest on the board. I fucking love this game. And now I'm getting worried because I've been hitting this thing consistently for 20 minutes. And at the 30-minute mark, obviously, it's all going to go to shit. So can I do enough damage to kill this thing before 30 minutes is the question. kind of wish I took the knives instead of the whip. Because then I could just be consistently peppering forward. I took the whip with the idea that I might get the other whip and make the super whip, but I didn't do that. Still have at least like 2 more revives. So health is not the biggest factor. Oh, who got me? Fucking enemy that I didn't even see killed me. I didn't even see what murdered me right there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Oh, is that bone man right there? I'd like to get him killed. I'd like to get your chest, homie. Please die. Please die. Oh, no. Blue death? No, now is not a good time for blue death. Oh, this is really bad. Now I actually have to kill this blue death or I'm in trouble. Oh, motherfucker, kill this thing. Am I even hitting him? Am I even hitting him? I don't even think my shit's reaching him. Fuck it. Need to get that. Yes, let's go. Yes, evolve, evolve. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Fuck it. Fuck you, death. I don't know if this stage is infinite. Oh, man. This really throws a monkey wrench into all my plans. I didn't realize that blue death was going to show up in this level. Oh, this is bad. This is fucking bad. I'm going to die. There we go. Got him. Oh, that's amazing. All right, now I got to try to get behind this thing. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck. I still have a revive. Yes. All right, we're good. All right, we got a chance at least. Survive blue death. That was cool. That was very unexpected. I don't know how many more revives I got, though. Just making it to 30 is not going to feel satisfactory. I want this man dead. I can't even see how much damage I'm doing. Like, am I hurting this man? Is there a way for me to even know if I'm hurting this man? Stay with it, boys. Stay with it. You must believe in the power of dreams. Over here. Where are you? Yes. Stay on him. Keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work, boys. Just keep doing the work. Believe in the power of dreams. Oh, I'm actually keeping them off me. This is crazy. Let's go. I have the power. But can I do enough damage to kill this thing? Is this thing even killable? It's the level question mark. I have to believe that it is. Shit. Shit, oh shit. That's gonna be the risk every time, is getting to the other side when he changes direction. That's what I'm saying. By 30 minutes, is this thing just gonna kill me? Oh shit. Alright, hold up. Let's get in here. Do this. Okay, should be good. And hit the. Oh wait, hold on. Did Discord decide to be an asshole? Let's find out. Give me this and give me this.
Go.
Oh shit, we got Tapey in the building, everybody. Let's go. Big Tapey.
On.
You see this?
Yeah, what the fuck am I looking at here?
This is Vampire Survivors. This is the Bone Zone level. I believe that in order to get the relic that's on this level, like there's like a, there's an item you need from every level to be able to get enough, to get your shit together enough to go kill Dracula.
Yeah.
And I believe in order to get the one that I need for this level, I need to kill that giant enemy ball. But
I would never get past level 1 in this game. That, like, visually, that is a fucking sensory overload.
Yeah, well, luckily the game is self-aware, so like you can turn off any amount of like flickering if you have like those kind of sensitivities, or like so you can turn off anything that's fucking with your head too much. But
no, I mean there's just a lot going on the screen.
Yeah, there is. It's kind of wild. And you know what's funny? Like, me now compared to me when I was first playing it, like, it all makes sense now. I know what's going on. Like, I went from reacting and just trying to survive as long as I could when I was first playing to, like, now, like, building specific builds and having a strategy and goals in mind and things I want to do inside the level. Like, I have a feel for how the secrets work, so I found a bunch of secrets in a bunch of levels. It's like there's way more going on here than it first appears, because at first you're just caught up in the chaos of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot, and like I don't even want to say too much because half the fun is like playing it and like there's crazy shit that happens like visually, story wise. Like there's all kinds of shit that happens in this game. It's really cool, and it was very surprising because I did not think it was gonna be that type of thing. Like, this felt very much like a quarter muncher to me when I was first playing it. Like, the kind of thing that you would get, like, really into in an arcade and, like, blow all your quarters on. But it's deeper than that. It's an interesting game. But I don't know if I can even kill this fucking thing. I mean, I've been hitting it for 25 straight minutes. It's just getting bigger and bigger. My hope is that
shit.
Yeah, my hope is that if I survive to 30 minutes, it's just gonna fucking like die. Because 30 minutes is when they send the unkillable death after you that I don't know how to avoid yet. I'm pretty sure I need a specific item to be able to not have him kill me. But I don't know how to do it yet. So I'm hoping that by killing this thing, or surviving, if that's what I have to do. Because there was another level where I had to survive till the end and then fight a boss fight. That was like, what are you fucking kidding me? There's boss fights in this game now. That was a wild moment. So maybe it's gonna be, we might see a boss coming up at the 30-minute mark, which I kind of hope not, because I don't think I have a lot of revives left. I might have one more, and my health is not fantastic.
Yeah.
But I have crazy damage, so.
Damn, that's some big fucking news.
Big news, you said?
Yeah, there's big news.
Give me the big news.
The fucking Great Balls of Fire guy is dead.
Oh. Jerry Lee Lewis? Dude, I didn't even know he was still alive.
Neither did I, but I just saw the headline.
Been dead. I'm like, didn't I watch a biopic about that dude when I was like 16? How is he still alive?
Pretty sure 16 was too old for him anyways, but the less about that, the better.
Yeah, for real. Taking cousin loving to the extreme.
What other fucking rock stars from the 50s are still alive anyways?
He might be it. He might be the last. Like from the 50s? Shit, dude. Well, we're running out of guys from the 60s. Oh, we got an upgrade. Evolution.
I mean, those super rich ones from the 60s are holding up strong.
If I was playing this game more often, I would definitely have the evolution is a mystery drop for every time you evolve a weapon. No. Fuck. Do I have one more revive? Come on. No! I was almost there!
Rip.
I was almost there. Oh, I was almost there. I could have at least found out. What happens at the 30-minute mark. We gotta unlock those, so it wasn't pointless. Oh, motherfucker. Oh boy. Inverse mode. Oh no, don't tell me.
Holy shit.
No. Don't fucking tell me. Am I gonna have to do all the levels again? I bet I am. Motherfucker. I'm probably only halfway through this game. I'm thinking I'm close to the end. Watch. All right, so we could do.
I found two answers here for people that are still alive from the 50s.
Oh boy, hit me with it.
So we got fucking sons of bitch and fucking Dion.
Wait, what?
Dion.
Dion? Who the fuck is Dion?
He did stuff. I mean, he had some hits in the 50s, but he popped off a little bit more in the 60s.
Who did he ever beat? How much?
He got on the Sgt. Pepper album.
How much did that guy weigh?
He looks like a businessman.
Is he a wrestler? He looks like a businessman.
All right. Here's the second answer. The Eiley brothers.
Okay. Little something. Anybody else? That's it?
That's basically it.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, the 50s is a long time ago now, bro.
Fucking 60, 70 years ago, man.
I know, dude. I don't even want to think about it. We're heading so close to all the greats dying. All of them. All my dudes are about to die. Like one after another. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, question. I'm asking you a question. I need consigliere tape here.
All right.
Do we give the Bone Zone another go? Or do we focus on leveling one of these characters that we still have to level to level 80?
All right, you're going to need to give the Bone Zone 5 jobs here. 2 no work, 2 no show, and then you give the 5th one to Bianca.
Got it. Got it. All right, so we're going back in. Fuck it. Let's go. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. Never was scared. Not even one time. You know what? And I think I got to stay with Red Death, though, because he's so fast and he starts with a really strong weapon. I I feel like he starts with an evolved weapon. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's my best bet.
Red Death, Daniel Garcia.
Yo, remember when I ended fucking Red Dragon's career by calling them the vaudevillains, and then I actually did end their career?
Oh, it ended one of their careers.
Remember that?
One of them was just out with a neck injury.
It's like the universe heard me, bro. The universe was like, you know what? You're not wrong. I'm like, I'm trying to tell you.
Fuck your kids.
Oh shit. What's up, Coasty? Coasty's my man on this game. He knows what's up.
Oh yeah, you're much better at this than I was.
Dude, I'm close, B. I'm close.
I mean, it's not in early access anymore, right? It's completely out.
It's out, yeah. 1.0 exists. Let's go. All right, do I want to...
Yo, those next 10 years, they're gonna be brutal.
Do I want the Lance?
They're gonna be brutal on the 60s.
Dude, I'm telling you, everybody's going to die. It's going to suck.
What are we talking about?
How Jerry Lee Lewis just died, so there's like nobody left from the 50s, like rock stars.
Just about nobody left.
But they all died in a plane crash.
So now
Every one of them.
we're talking about how, yeah, they're coming for the 60s next. So
Yeah.
little by little, all of our heroes are gonna die.
So I was talking to Bob yesterday, I think, and I was talking to him about oh, what's his name now? I had it yesterday. The lead guitarist from Ozzy Osbourne's band in the '80s.
Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, Randy Rhoads, and how he died, and it's just so ridiculous.
I mean, that's what it was, man. Plane crashes,
Yeah.
bus
Yo,
accidents.
It also led me to the fact that planes probably don't have keys. He probably just flipped a whole bunch of switches and just flew and then crashed.
Plane crashes, bus crashes, choking on your own vomit. These were the standard rock and roll ways to die for a long time.
You know the reason why those plane crashes happen all the time?
Why?
It's because since they
User
have all this
error?
equipment, they overload the tiny planes that they use.
hmm
And since there's not really as much regulation compared to like Airbuses, like normal planes we would take, because these are private planes, they overload. A lot of the time, they overload the plane, gets up, and then crashes on the runway.
Right. Yeah, there's too much weight.
Yeah, that's what happened to what's his name, the drummer from Blink-182.
Yeah, that's what happened to Aaliyah also.
Yeah, it happened to Aaliyah. I'm assuming that's the same shit that happened to Buddy Holly and all those guys. Except they overloaded the plane.
So basically, if someone invites you on their private plane, just be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Actually, smaller planes are more likely to crash.
That's what I'm saying. Just be like, nah, I'm good. I'll fly commercial. It's cool. So look, Tape, this is what it looks like at the beginning of the level.
All right, it looks
No.
manageable.
Please eat
What's
him.
this?
Thank you. This is the Bone Zone. Is the name of this level, and this has the last relic that I need, which I'm hoping once I get this, I'll be able to actually start making my way towards fucking Dracula. Let's can a motherfucker get a Dracula? Do I want the speed? The speed seemed to help last time. Yeah, fuck it.
All I'm gonna say is this. All those fucking artists from the 60s and all that, they're gonna be scared shitless when Keith Richards dies.
Dude,
Tony Bennett's still alive?
that's when it's over. When Keith dies, it's a fucking rap, B.
Is Tony Bennett still alive?
Tony Bennett?
Tony Bennett?
No, he died.
Okay,
I'm checking.
good.
Right? Because
Damn.
I remember.
I'm still. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, you good? I was just.
Tony Bennett is still alive.
No. All
Damn.
right. Well, he's
Damn,
he's very near
he's
death.
close.
Yeah, he's very
mean-
near death. Then.
He's surviving on money. He's just injecting that shit into his heart.
He's surviving on money. That's a good line.
He was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease in 2016. Due to the
Is
slow
that-
progression of his illness, he continued to record, tour, and perform until his retirement from concerts due to physical challenges, which was announced after his final performances on in August 2021 at Radio City Music Hall.
Right, with the good guy. I remember, yeah, that's why I thought he was dead, because I remember him and the good guy having their, like, emotional, like, this is the last time we're going to perform together because he's fucking dead. But I guess he's still alive.
Yeah, but, like, he probably couldn't control the Alzheimer's and dementia or whatever. Like, it was getting worse and worse, and that was, like, his swan song.
He's becoming brain soup.
Well, yeah, I mean, he probably can't, because I know...
Yo, what's good, man?
Like,
Happy birthday,
There we
Papa.
go. Despite his
memory
retirement,
of-
happy birthday, Vin.
happy birthday, Vinny. How old is he now? 20, what is he, 13 now?
13, damn.
Yeah.
You can put him up. Well, I guess, are you in high school at 13? God, I'm so old, I don't remember if 13 is high
Nah,
school.
you're in middle school. You're in
Fuck.
middle school.
It depends on what the kind of
smart
high
you are.
school you go to.
I'm like, you could have at least given him
I
high
know
school.
people. I know places that where you would go to the high school building for like 9th grade,
Right.
but then there's some that are like, yo, you get to go in at 7th grade.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, so it depends on the school. Sometimes they only have two. They don't have middle schools. They have like one big school for all the kids, depending on the towns.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was
or
my
they have-
that was my
like,
public school in junior high. Like I went to the same school for public school for like grade school and junior high.
Yeah, sometimes they have like a mixture of like you go through middle school and then it's high school, or you have like it just depends on the town, how many people. If the school has a special program for the kids, sometimes they'll keep them all together.
Sure, you love the kids.
Fuck the kids.
Alright.
I've said that to my
Insert
cabbage field.
Jerry Lee Lewis joke.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain.
Who sings Great Ball of Fire?
Jerry Lee
Jerry
Lewis.
Lee Lewis.
That's what I was
Oh.
just singing, motherfucker.
Okay. All right. Hey, isn't he the one that married his cousin?
That,
Yep.
that was the joke.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's
I
the
came in the
joke.
middle of it, man. I put two and two together.
He's like, I was getting there. I was getting there.
You gotta let the man build up to the crescendo here.
Now he's dead.
Now he's dead. Exactly.
Now he's dead.
Twas alive, now dead.
You have to find that hilarious that even in the 50s, people didn't think you should marry a cousin.
It's like, bro, dude, come on now.
That's like some fucking.
And he did that in such a way that he can't even bust out the independent research line.
I was doing research. Oh yeah, sure you were. Sure you were.
Sure you were, Pete.
And then
What's
there's
up, man? It's rumored that on SmackDown, former WWE superstar Emma will be making her. Wow, I was just talking about her actually. I was just showing her to Misha. Cause
She's fine.
oh,
She's
oh my
fine.
god, yeah, she's so fine. But I was showing her to Misha because I was like, we were doing that like if you were an already established wrestling character, who would you be? And I was like, oh Misha, you would definitely have been like back in the day NXT Emma. And then I showed her the fucking entrance with the fucking space dance, and she loved it.
And the bubbles.
Yeah, she loved it. She was like, "Oh, this is ridiculous." I'm like, "Yeah, I told you." It's like she's got my dance moves. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this. Misha is a premium dancer. Oh no! I wasn't paying attention. I got.
she's a prima ballerina.
Oh yeah.
Is she really? Like
she got the
she's tiny.
she got the only dance moves.
Oh, I thought she was like a real like because she's tiny enough that like I could see her being a dancer because size matters.
Yeah.
Like legit, like it does matter.
No,
We need-
but
we
by
need
dance
Misha to
moves.
Bust out the Alex Wright dance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but by dance moves, I mean it's like
The electric side.
you've never seen someone so pokey. She's so twitchy. It's wonderful.
Oh no.
Alex Wright dance.
It's delightful.
Anybody could do the Alex Wright dance.
You say there's a lot of elements at play in the Alex Wright.
Yeah, but it's much like Tekken, you know? Like, anybody could pick it up and play it. But there's a level between amateurs and professionals.
I love Tekken. I'm so bad at Tekken.
There's a huge skill curve.
I feel like that's like so when you said amateurs, like the first thing that popped into my head is the only scene from Aeon Flux that I know.
Yo, yeah, I'm Flux. Let's go.
And when she lands on the floor after beating up several guards, she's like, amateurs.
Yep.
I've never seen that movie. I've just seen that commercial a lot. Amateurs.
I want to show Misha the OG cartoon. I think she'd really like it.
Wasn't that all like an MTV kind of shit?
Mm-hmm.
Made, produced.
Very cool, very stylized.
The real question is, Vin, why do you even have to ask them? Alex Wright is bottom boy material.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, what are you kidding me? You can build the entire stable around Alex Wright.
You could build entire stables around Alex Wright and Disco Inferno, and they're basically the same gimmick.
Disco Fever. No, Alex Wright would have to. No, because Alex Wright.
One is Disco Inferno and one is Techno Inferno.
Because Alex Wright, don't lest you forget, that's not his final incarnation.
Berlin.
That's right.
Well, Disco Inferno wasn't his only incarnation either. He had Hip Hop Inferno when he was in the Filthy Animals, and then he also had Disco, spelled like Cisco.
Oh my God.
In WCW 2000.
Jesus
where
Lord.
he was just like the booker of the show, but he was still like a huge fucking jobber.
I love it. I love it. It's like, how can you be a wrestling fan and not be a Disco Inferno mark? I mean, except for his podcast, it's just dog shit. But other than that,
Yeah, just avoid anything he's done after 1999, and you're good.
but up until 1999, God, that podcast.
Oh yeah. We did it. We did it, guys.
What did we do?
Best thing,
I just read. We closed the ozone layer. We finally did it.
Yay!
We're either close to or have gone back to like.
we're closing the ozone layer, and now we're heating up the ice caps.
Yep.
Yep. Here you go. You pick and choose.
One thing at a time, buddy.
Yeah.
Now we can change our focus.
Because there was a thing in like about 5 years ago. They realized the ozone layer wasn't repairing in the same pace, and they realized there was a whole bunch of like third world countries just pumping out like fumes that we made illegal.
Nice.
And stuff like that. And they weren't like in the factories. They weren't like capturing the gases that they were supposed to properly, and just letting that shit go out into the atmosphere.
Perfect. Yes.
I blame the hairspray industry.
It's all
the
Aquanet's
80s
fault.
people- Yeah, you just spray that shit in the Jerry curls and all that shit in the 80s. That's what did it. That was the tipping point. And in the 90s, you slowly went down.
So literally, fashion trends. I kind of love that
I
actually.
mean, the worst thing about being aware about shit like that, like, just like, fuck. You know how much water they use to make a leather jacket? Gallons.
Aquanet Pink is gonna send humanity to its doom.
I feel like we're already meeting our doom because of Nestle.
Oh, yeah.
You know how fucking hard it is to avoid Nestle?
The Nestle Corporation.
So
Like,
fucking
Think about it. Like, look at all of the little fucking sub companies they own, and then look at all the products that those companies make.
Oh, yeah, man. Coca-Cola, all those big
It's-
companies have like several companies underneath their umbrella. We
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
but-
avoiding shit like Nestle and Coca-Cola is super hard.
But cookies, boys, we gotta have cookies.
It's not even just like what they're called soda drinks, like Sprite is owned by Coke. No, that makes sense. But they own so much shit. Same thing with
They're too big.
General Electric also owns way more companies than the fucking washing machines. Shit like that. Like M3 is a huge company that makes a whole bunch of chemicals.
Yeah.
They pollute our waters. Now I'm a-
Chemicals.
I never had an issue with Bob Barker until Lodo. Fucking Lodo had to say shit.
Wait, what happened with Bob Barker?
So Bob Barker profits off prisoners.
Yeah, we're
What?
just saying this.
Yeah,
Were you
he
saying
told
this
me.
yesterday?
Yeah, that's what made me upset. That's why you mentioned it.
But Bob Barker used to tell us to have our pets spayed and neutered.
Yeah, that sounds nice, but that's like the scheme. That's the front face shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's his persona. Like every rich person, they have a persona where they drive like a Subaru and they only eat fucking like cheap dollar pizza, even though they're billionaires and wear like raggedy ass clothes. That's the persona. Like Warren Buffett's still living in his house that he grew up in. I'm like, cool, you can afford the house. You should pay more taxes. Just saying.
Yeah, for real. I mean, we all know what's going on there.
Yeah. And it's funny because like when he told me Bob Barker sold toothbrushes and like things like that to prisons.
Oh.
Yep, he profits off prison, even if it's.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it made me sad.
No, as we know, there are no heroes.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't really.
I feel like the
all
bigger
about Bob
enemy in
Barker.
that situation is still the private prisons.
Well, yeah, but he profits off them. He's part of the system. He probably would lobby to keep more prisoners inside, so he can sell more amenities to them.
If you're paying taxes, you're still part of the problem.
Yeah, tape. Let's go.
Panama Papers Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Let's be clear. We're all taxpayers. We're not heroes.
None of us are
You're
heroes.
just a smaller cog in the Bob Barker profiting off of prisoners' wheel.
Oh, hell yeah. We paid him to give prisoners toothbrushes and toothpaste and made him more of a millionaire than we actually thought he was.
This
You thought
bit
all
is
his money-
fucking depressing.
Yeah. I would have loved to live my life in ignorance. Fucking. Fuck.
Yo, Coast, why do you always come in here with this shit, bro? We're hanging out, having a good time. We don't need to talk about
we
this.
roasted Jerry
No,
Lee
man. I
Lewis.
need the world to know about Bob
And we were-
Barker.
I was gonna go into my bit where I was gonna revive the Hive Mind Radio Deadpool.
Oh,
What?
we can't do it. Nah, it's bad juju, man. It's bad juju. We don't want that in our lives.
Who we killing?
Well,
I like
I
it.
was going to at least mention that for the past several years, I've had Yoko Ono in my Deadpool.
It was a different time. We used to do the celebrity death pool where everybody would pick the celebrity they thought they was gonna die next, and then there was a whole prize pool. It was a whole thing, but it's bad juju.
Bad juju.
It was a different time. You could get away with that in the 2010s.
The 2010s. Murder was rampant.
Yeah, it was.
The purge just started.
Just remember, even though we switched to the new channel, it's still the same 10 to 15 goons as it was before.
Dude,
I think we're good.
I'm telling you, like we should have just not done that.
Snitches get stitches.
Love the attempt, but
I feel like it should have been like more build up for it,
well, that was supposed to be the plan.
and then it was just kind of like, oh, we have like this secret thing, and nothing was followed up on it.
Yeah.
And then it was like, hey, we got this partnered channel now. We're switching over to it like next week.
Yeah, I think
How did that work out?
I
Like,
think
how
I
do
think
you-
Steve got impatient. We should have did more with it. We should have built it up better. But you know what? In the end, it all ended up where it was meant to be because you know, the whole reason that it's kind of not been having the kind of momentum it did at one point, just in terms of like the show itself, is that Steve's doing really well in his job. So it's a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for him, but fuck him.
Nah, man, fuck that. Like, that motherfucker deserves a come up. So
No, that's great for him. I'm
Get-
happy.
get your fucking come up. Don't worry about it. You know,
Plus, access to easier tickets than the average person.
that's true.
You could probably get away with like 4 or 5 people.
We got a guy on the inside.
Mm-hmm. So if there's a band or somebody that you really want to see and shit that's playing, you'd be like, yo, Steve, hook me up.
But the show is still fun. It's more low key now. Like we just kind of, it's more about us gooning together. Cause like in a lot of ways, the show is like the primary place that me and Steve get to hang out. So like,
He lives in Jersey. Gross.
I'm just happy to like hang out with my boy. You know?
When was the last time he was in Brooklyn? I haven't seen him like in real life in years.
It's been a minute. He should be coming for the Halloween stream. I mean, as of now, it's still the plan. Again, you know, anything could hit us between here and that train, but it's currently.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come by, chill. I'm gonna come by Sunday. I'm gonna come by and swarm your house.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which day are you coming by? Sunday?
Yes. Let me see what time I'm working till Sunday. Cause I can come right after.
No! Fuck! I thought I had another revive.
Because I think like by the time your stream starts, I should be getting out of work. So I get out of work Sunday at 7.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, we're gonna kick it off at like 6.
Yeah, I'll come by around 8 and shit.
Word. Sounds good, Papa. Let's go.
Yeah.
Spooky games. Spooky game. I can't wait. I'm really hyped. I'm super hyped this year because I have like, I don't know. I have like, not that I have a plan. I'm not saying I have a plan. Let's not overstate it. I'm not saying I have a plan, but I have an idea of an outline of something that could be a plan. You know what I'm saying?
So here's an idea. Here's a question, actually, not an idea. Do you want me to bring anything over, like my Switch, my laptop, controllers?
Oh, okay. Actually, that's a good question. Bring controllers is always a good idea, just in case something goes wrong. You know, or
I got dozens. I got dozens.
Yeah,
my friend.
you never know when we need another controller. Controller's a good idea, and
Xbox, I'm assuming, or because I have at least 1 or 2 of each, except for an Xbox controller.
anything that will hook up to the computer, basically, because you know that's primarily what we're gonna need. Because I have PlayStation controllers. And most of the things that we're playing, probably like in terms of people in the room, I don't think we're doing too much like multiplayer in the room stuff. I think a lot of the multiplayer stuff is gonna be like, you know, the co-op through the internet type of deal. So we don't need.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
Just wondering.
No, but bring controllers is good, and if you have headphones, bring headphones.
Yeah, I got my pair. I'll bring them with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because yeah,
Can I bring my own mic, like a little? Because I have these headphones, and I have a string with the little mic attached to it. That like. Because
you should.
the mic I have is a USB mic that plugs in, like a little Razer one. That was like $20. So I'm not really in the mood to bring that shit around with me.
No, you good. You should be fine. I have mics here.
All right, then what's that? I'll bring some controllers, my headset, and maybe my Switch or laptop, because they're light enough to bring with me.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever you feel you need to bring to the experience. But
It'll probably just be the Switch and the controller.
Yeah, but I have a pretty full lineup of stuff, so we're good in terms of like games and shit. I have plenty. I have a ridiculous list of potential games. But I know for sure I want to do the Resident Evil Village DLC. I want to do Silent Hill Shattered Memories with Misha. I want her to be on the controller for that. Let me get my list up real quick. Where's my list? Bring to me my list. Let's see.
Unedited Notepad.
Oh fuck yeah, Notepad baby, all day.
Why don't you get Notepad plus?
It's Notepad, bro. It's fucking Notepad. Come on.
It does more. I'm just saying. It does everything Notepad does, but more. And it's free. It's not like I'm asking you to go down to the bodega and get a whole bunch of shit. This is like 3 buttons. Click, 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 download, done.
Bro.
I'm just saying. Just saying, bro. That's just like you make it sound like I'm making you walk like, you know, to school 3 miles in the snow up the hill and all that crap. No.
I have never had a moment in my life where I was like, you know what? Notepad's just not doing enough.
I just put it out there, man. You don't have to do it. You
said it like, yo, how could you not have upgraded? Well, no. You fucking caveman.
I'm just gonna say this shit real quick. That's my tone for everything. You don't eat Skittles? What's wrong with you?
It's like, bro.
You don't taste the rainbow?
Never met anybody more offended about things than Coast.
Yeah, I'm saying, thank you, Tape. Thank you.
No, man, I got more.
You said it like it was like this travesty. Like, how could you not? How could you still be using regular Notepad?
How long have you known me? What, 7 to 10 years now?
How dare you not
gotten my
switch
tone of
over
voice?
to
Have you
Word
not
pad?
gotten my energy?
How dare you?
I'm just saying.
How
I will hang
dare
out with you on
you?
I will hang out with you on Sunday with Steve, whatever,
You
and I will
have
go home Monday and be
disrespected me by
emotionally
not
drained.
upgrading to Excel.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. Like, what the fuck, man?
Where's your fucking spreadsheet?
I don't need a spreadsheet. It's just a list.
I need you to step up your game.
Oh my god.
That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Step it up.
Needs to be stepped up.
I'm just gonna start the next run. I'm just gonna start the next run.
Ignore Coast.
I'm just
No.
You know what?
No.
I need a win. Let's level up one of the characters. Who do we need? All right.
No.
Oh, Bone Dude. Let's go. We gotta get Bone Dude to level 80. Let's do. We'll take the Bone Man. We'll bring him to the easiest level to level up in the library, and we'll level him up. See, look, we'll get a win. We'll get a win right now. No problem. None problems. Let's go.
Ooh, none problems. I've had plenty of none problems.
Don't think you can just get your heat back. Don't. All right.
What heat? I'm on fire, bro. I'm volcano man.
This bit is cooled off
Nah, man.
consistently.
You just want it to, man. It's like summertime and you want the AC on, but the AC's broken.
We're gonna need you to slip on a banana peel and go home. You gotta do the favors.
Dude, punch out.
Punch up, bro. Punch up.
Punch out.
Punch up. I like that. Punch up is good. Punch out. Oh, baby. I want to play Punch Out. I should have played Punch Out today. That's Castlevania, right?
Yeah, it's the same
No.
thing.
Punch Out, Castlevania, same difference.
As part of the contract that you have drawn up for yourself, you still have another month of Castlevania.
That was never confirmed.
You've talked about it a whole lot.
I do what I want. But that's part of my process. I consider things out loud. I'm a considerer.
You consider us citizen.
You gotta throw things out there to drum up speculation.
Exactly. Rumors, conjecture. You need these things.
You apparently need something more than Notepad too.
And I was never aware. I was today years old when I
No.
realized that Notepad wasn't enough.
No. Notepad plus plus. Get it right.
What's the fucking difference?
All right,
The
yo,
name.
Can I get
The
a
name.
Can I get a show of hands in the chat? If anybody actually use Notepad plus plus? Anybody
know what's funny?
ever
You know
heard
what's
of
funny?
Notepad plus plus before today?
So here's my
Question.
secret. Here's my secret. I don't have Notepad plus plus.
This motherfucker.
Just wanted to make controversy, man.
This is what I'm talking about with you, man. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the problem with
I
you.
want to see the
Purveyor
world.
of deceit.
Wild card, baby.
Purveyor of deceit. That's right.
That wasn't a deceit. I didn't lie.
It's deceit.
I did not lie.
You
How
did,
would
though.
I lie? No, I didn't go, I have it. Why don't you have it? I said, why don't you have it?
Your
Why don't you download it?
your existence is a facade.
Please. Please, Bob's not real.
Bob might be a fever dream, but that's a different conversation.
Nah. Same conversation. Just evolved.
Imagine though if Bob was proven to be a group delusion. That'd be incredible.
Dude, that'd be like a perfect finale for his channel.
Turns out,
He just fades away like a ghost.
like a mist, he turns into mist. That would be fucking awesome. Be like, I love this channel.
And yet there have been 0 appearances from him on either channels related to Hive Mind.
Oh, that's fine. You know,
That's crazy.
listen, people show up when they show up, man. You know, Bob's invited.
Bob is dead. He's also not real. It's very complicated.
The lore is complex.
Yo, for real, like, for the longest, because the way, like, Tape and B talked about him, like, randomly, I just assumed it was a bit and they were making him up. I legit thought Bob wasn't real. Because I didn't get to meet him for, like, the first month or so. And the way they talked about him, I was like, he's not real. And then he was like, he was in the chat and I was like, Bob's not real. He's here! That's Bob! Nah, he's not real. He's not real. Stop lying. This is a bit that just got out of hand.
Dude, level 80 in the undead bird, B. Don't sleep.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Don't sleep on level 80 in the undead bird.
I just fucking love that he got to like level 60 and was still getting smacked around by the gargoyles.
How?
Because he's a fucking goon.
But all you need is the fucking pine resin. Like, it ain't for all that.
Dude, you should have seen how he was leveling up his character.
Even across the board, if I remember.
It was even across the board.
Ooh, that's beautiful, though.
He was the first person in recorded history to upgrade resistance.
Yo, he was doing a quality build. That's all.
And then he got to Anne Orlando,
Oh no.
and then he doubled his character level. Just to keep dying to Ornstein and Smo.
Well, see, and in that moment we all had the same experience. Although, as it's been well documented many times, because it's so crazy that I can't believe that it's my life. But the first time that I played fucking Dark Souls 1, the third time, because I quit the first 2 times. But the first time I played Dark Souls 1 all the way through, I beat Ornstein and Smo on my second try. So the first time I fought them, I beat them on my second try. And so I was like, man, that I feel like that boss fight was a little overhyped. They've been beating my ass ever since.
Difficulty scale just went up.
It was just one of those things, man. You know how it is. Sometimes you just, for whatever reason, it all clicks and you get a win. And a boss with a notorious reputation isn't that hard for you. Same thing with the Capra Demon. I beat the Capra Demon on, I don't know, I can't remember which number, but like a very early try on my first go. And I was like, I don't understand why people think this boss is so hard. And then I'm like, oh, I get it. now I get it. It's actually...
It was also funny as fuck that Bob was doing all that grinding while having the Black Knight halberd.
That's really funny. Well, at least it helped. It must have helped the grinding, at least. Wow,
I
wait.
mean, he still did it.
Is the Black Knight halberd in Elden Ring?
No.
No, right? Once you said that, I was like, that weapon's not an Elden Ring, and that's
Yeah.
a staple.
Wait, but I'm sure there's some like equivalent to it, though. No.
Not that I can remember. Not in the looks department, at least.
There's gotta be some kind of halberd in that game.
They also don't have the Black Knight or Silver Knight's weapons either, which I don't even think they're in the game.
That's true, actually. Now that you're saying it, there's no like nothing that's exactly like the Black Knight Greatsword.
Or the silver short sword. Yeah.
What about the grafted greatsword?
Which one's that one? Is that the one with all the swords on it?
Yeah.
I don't think that was ever in that's a new weapon completely.
No, well, that's the Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I think that's what he based it on. At least that's what everybody assumes.
That's the little.
Well, I mean, it plays just like that greatsword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a great sword. It's just that, like, they don't have those Black Knights and Silver Knight weapons.
He's talking about aesthetically. Like, there's nothing that looks like it.
Yeah, because they tend to just have different names, but just new looks, the same look. Once you said that, like, my brain just clicked. I was like, wait, they don't have that in the game.
All right. Well, you know, it's not.
I'm looking for greatswords.
It's not.
Just
It's not Dark Souls. You know what I mean? It has so many similarities, but it's not. It's a new IP.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously they have the Claymore.
They still have a lot of the original spells.
You want something close to the Black Knight, right?
Yeah, but nothing
Take a look
aesthetically
here.
fits that I could think of. Off the top of my head.
Helfin's Steeple looks very close to it, but it's got a little bit of fucking extra spike gimmicks on the side of the blade. And obviously you have the Moonlight Greatsword coming back.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have that.
So when is the DLC coming out?
Soon-ish. Who knows?
5
Like,
years.
I'm about to say this game did gangbusters compared to this game sold more than all the Dark Souls series combined. So that if all the other Dark Souls got DLC, this has to have DLC.
Oh no, of course it's getting DLC. That's not even a question, but it's just a matter of when.
Yeah, I wonder how big if they're gonna make a new zone, how big the new zone would be. Cause that would be sick.
I don't even need new zones. Just give me new legacy dungeons. Like, give me like a little mini game's worth of new legacy dungeons, and I'm happy.
I feel like that should be a free update though, changing all the little dungeons with the same monsters over and over again.
No. I mean like the areas that are like old school Dark Souls. Just give me like 2 or 3 of those. You know, like the castle and all that. Like, just give me a couple more of those. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy. That's all I need. You don't need to add more to the map. Maybe one new area, but I don't know.
I need to do another run of Elden Ring, but try and do a bunch of the game with the blasphemous sword or whatever.
Dude, you gotta get that
Rykard sword.
You gotta get it on PC, Papa.
Yeah, that is an upgrade.
PC.
Yeah.
Buy it all over again.
Yeah, man.
Wait until it's on sale.
So you can get it on the multiplayer.
In the mods. That mod is just fucking godsend.
That multiplayer mod is like,
That's everything so much easier.
that's King Pimp, man.
That would be a great upgrade to the game. That's the DLC. Now you can play with your friends without worrying about them getting kicked.
Yeah, right. Or you know what's funny? I was actually thinking about this, right? Because I was thinking about how I want to play with Misha, and then I was like, oh right, but we got to go back to like vanilla multiplayer, right? And I was like, oh, I'm like, they had it. It was there. Like, the new system is so good in terms of like you get the items and you make the little desos, and then with that you can fucking it became so much less scarce to be able to like do multiplayer. Perfect. But then they left in the restriction about like once you beat a boss you can't summon your friends, and like
Yeah.
and then like the arbitrary like areas you can't go together. Like, just get rid of those 2 things. Even
That doesn't even bother me as much. Is that one? If there's a zone that let's say you're completed and you can't play with your friends that way, right?
Mhm.
At least, in the very least, give us a fucking indicator when and where we can't summon people,
Yeah.
instead of just trying to figure it out.
No,
That's
but I think
always
it's
been an annoying
stupid. Just get rid of that. And like,
No, it is. It is stupid.
like I didn't mind the multiplayer thing where like you couldn't get on the horse, right, with your friends. I didn't mind that so much because when I was playing with Misha, like, we ended up exploring the zones very differently when we didn't have the horse, and that was cool. It led to like finding some secrets and stuff, and that was okay. So I didn't mind that. I mean, of course it's nice to be able to get on the horses, but like, that wasn't so bad. Fuck the bone zone, says Misha. Let's go. There's a bear in the chat. I didn't even notice. What's up, baby?
So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's just that like if this is all the Dark Souls. Is like, at least let me know that I can't summon my friends.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3 had a thing where you could only summon one other person, so you would have to use the finger to summon a second person.
No, that's for a third person. You can still get 2.
No. But there's one area in the game where you can only summon. You can only have 2 extra people with you because you had to use the finger, and for some reason you couldn't get a 4th in this area. Trust me, I played with 4 players in Dark Souls 3 on PlayStation, and it was always stupid because they don't give you an indicator. You just have to figure it out. And that shit was always annoying.
All right.
Like, oh, I'm gonna have to wiki this.
I mean, yeah. There's some of it. Everything that has to do with like single player and the esoteric nature of the game and like the things that like you're basically supposed to miss the first time you play the game. I don't mind any of that shit. I'm just like, let me play with my friends.
Yeah.
It should,
And like I said,
it doesn't have to be so complicated. Just let me play with my friends.
and I'm telling you, the years of playing Dark Souls and just trying to play with my friends, G knows, we spent hours in the same fucking house trying to get onto each other's game in Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1. before they
Yeah.
changed the level. Because yo, they have rules for that shit. I had to
know.
Google those rules, do math, make sure that me and him were around the same level. Because you could only be within 10% of the same level, or they would not let you summon anybody, your friends. Impossible.
Yeah, it's like that shit's OD. It's like, yo, all right, the game is hard. Don't worry, people. It, yeah, too much.
It
Too
was
much.
just
I know
like-
Corey and I went through it. It's still weird like that in Dark Souls 2. Corey and I went through it when we were playing that. It was like there were so many obstacles to just playing together.
At least they fucking put the friend code in. That was a lifesaver. And I bet the fans had to fight for that shit. Like, I understand you want to make the game hard. Make it hard. Hard with the bosses and the level design. Don't make it hard because you just play together. Like, no.
The game is hard to play. It's hard. Like it's hard to play it with your friends.
Yeah, like
it's it's difficult. It's
Try
difficult.
to beat Dark Souls, but you can't use the right jump joystick.
Oh
Like,
my
yeah, you
god!
can do that.
Get
but
out of
why?
here! I'm good.
You know,
I'm good. Although I say that, but I do want to do a bow and arrow run.
nah, no hit run.
That's not me. I will never have the skills for a no-hit run.
I have an idea.
What's that?
You have to do a run of Dark Souls 1 without rolling.
Without roll? Yeah, fuck off.
It's
Then
possible.
I mean, of course it's possible, but then you're talking sword and board. I don't want to play sword and board.
You don't necessarily have to go sword and board the whole time.
How else are you gonna do it? Pew pews? Stay away and shoot pew pews?
Pew pews.
And obviously, there's gonna have limits. But you also have all these you have the fucking level design where you can hide behind walls and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Tactically move up.
there'd be some that you could get away with that on for sure.
I mean, look at the Bob run.
Or the Yiddy run. Don't forget about the Yiddy run.
Well, that's the no blacksmith run.
Yeah, that's the kill your blacksmith in cold blood.
What game did I?
He should have committed to it 100% and also killed the blacksmith in Anne Orlando.
I remember, little segue, playing Final Fantasy VIII and not understanding the system until halfway through the game, so I was grinding it out for way too long. And then out of nowhere, I figured out what because I just always skip those intro shits to learn how to play the game. So what ended up happening is that I was overpowered for 90% of the game until the final boss.
That's what happened to Eddie too. Yeah, he had that exact same experience. He was smashing the game and then got to the end and like couldn't do anything against the boss.
Yo, you know what she does, right?
Yeah, I remember.
She's fucking mean. It was probably one of the hardest Final Fantasy bosses I ever played. Because Final Fantasy X was a joke, especially Sin. Beat that shit in 2 seconds.
Damn. He said Final Fantasy X joke.
It was, man. It was relatively easy outside of the Safari Zone thingy they had there.
And dodging lightning.
Yo, I did that. Don't get me started. I did it. I dodged lightning 100 fucking times. I also did Chocobo races. I got best at the game, the water ball game.
Blitzball?
Hold up.
I'm the guy.
up.
I'm the only guy that loves Blitzball. I'm like, yo, I would boot that game up just to play Blitzball.
I mean, how are we so sure that Coast even did this? He doesn't even have Notepad++.
That's true. What kind of pleb doesn't have Notepad++, bro?
And now he's gonna lie about Final Fantasy X.
So the ones I couldn't remember.
You can't
I got,
trust this man. Purveyor of deceit.
I got Orange special weapon. I got Yuna special weapon, and I got Titus' special weapon. I don't think I was able to get Lulu's special weapon, or was I? The little soldier knight.
Yo, can we talk about Lulu for a second, though?
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. You ever seen the Asian woman who does cosplay that's relatively famous for it? She did a great Lulu fucking. She looked perfect.
Dude, Lulu, though.
I'm gonna look for that picture for you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He's hitting us up with all the flavor talk.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Don't lower your guard, Danny.
I know. This is how it starts.
Makes Misha jealous.
impossible.
We're like an imaginary character.
No, she's worse than me. She'll be like, "Oh, she's so hot." she'll say something 1,000% worse than anything I would say.
Speaking of hot, shout outs to Jamie Hayter.
Yo, let's go. The GOAT. Let's just be real, right?
Let's be real.
Let's be real. Let's stop fucking around. Let's just tell the truth. The GOAT. God damn.
Just remember, there is a new meaning to AEW now. Ass Elite Wrestling.
Yes, sir. Although, you know, it's nice to see the country at large catch up to where Steve and I were 5 years ago when it comes to Rhea Ripley.
It's very nice.
We've been saying it forever. We're like, yo, y'all bugging. This is where it's at right here.
They just had to see her in shorts.
That's what it was. Yep. They couldn't figure it out. They needed more clues. God damn. Oh, I would get shy and look at the floor. I'd say hello though. I say hello. I would get real shy. I would look right at the floor. But I would say hello.
No.
That's not. But if I'm being real though, the baby of the house is Liv Morgan. That's the adopted one in the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Misha loves her. Oh my god. With shout outs to Liv Morgan, living the dream, getting murdered on the most recent episode of Chucky. That was awesome. That was fantastic.
Oh, that's what happened. What happened to her?
Yeah, cameo appearance to get murdered. It was fantastic. She lobbied. She was like, "Yo, get me on the show. I just want to get murdered by Chucky. I don't want." She was like, "I don't want no starring role. I don't need nothing. I just want to get killed." And sure enough, it was great, and they did it so excellently. It was really good. The last episode was really good. I like that show a lot. I mean, I have special love for Chucky because Chucky is the only one of all of the OG slashers that actually committed to the dream, which is it's one person's vision. The same dude has written every single one of those movies and the current TV show, not counting that terrible reboot that they had nothing to do with. The remake was a disaster that had nothing to do with the original creators. The remake was being made at the same time that this TV show was being made, which is so fucked up if you think about it. Yeah, one person's vision is the line through the entire Chucky series. So the lore is consistent. Even though the tones of the films are all over the place and sometimes it's serious and scary and sometimes it's totally fucking goofy. But if you followed it all the way until now, there's shit from like the first two movies that's paying off in this TV show. And it's great.
Hey, fuck Chucky. Not because it's a bad movie or a bad show. I haven't seen the show. That's just because out of all horror films growing up as a kid that I got to see, Chucky was like there, man.
He scared you?
Yeah, because he was tiny in the scene where he slashes that guy's ankle.
Oh, I know exactly the way. Yeah.
Got me having fat feet issues. Like I had to have my feet under the blanket just because I could not, like as a kid, fucking deal with like not having my feet protected.
I get it, man.
It still sticks with me. It makes me uncomfortable. Like I'm not afraid all the time. It's just like a comfort thing now. But still.
I get it, dude. But that's how you know it's good.
Yeah, no, he got me.
You know what I'm saying? It fucked with you. Yeah, that's the mark of good horror.
Now, what is the most consistent horror franchise?
Consistent. Ooh.
I would like to throw Evil Dead into the ring.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead never scared me though.
With the only misfire, if you even want to call it that, is that one reboot movie.
But I like it.
That wasn't even that bad.
It's not.
It's just different.
it's barely. It's not really an Evil Dead movie. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it's just Evil Dead in name only.
but it's a good horror movie. I don't dislike that movie. It's just I see what you mean though. As far as like compared to the others, obviously it's last. But yeah, but no, I like that movie. You know what? I wouldn't have thought Evil Dead just because there aren't that many movies. But when you throw in the TV series as well, that's actually not a bad pick. It is pretty fucking consistent all the way through. I was gonna say
and it's got a great mix of horror and comedy.
yeah. I mean, come on. I own physical copies of all of it, and that's because respect, you know. But I was gonna say Nightmare, but Evil Dead might actually be a better choice. Because I'm thinking like
definitely been bad Nightmare flicks.
See, but like even the bad one, like even the ones that
even the bad ones are enjoyable though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, because there's still the creative nightmare sequences and all that. Like, there's always something to enjoy in a nightmare movie, as opposed to like, let's be real. There's some Jason movies that are pretty dog shit. It's like,
there's some Halloween movies that are pretty dog shit too.
Like Halloween 5 is so bad. Oh my god. And 6.
Shout outs to H2O.
6 is so bad. H2O is incredible though. I love that movie. Yeah, Evil Dead's a great choice, actually. I can't really argue it. I can't argue against it, you know? See, because when you say series, that really limits even the choices that you have, because you have to go with ones that have stayed around, you know, and had multiple entries. I'm trying to think. I got mixed feelings.
I was thinking about Saw, but
I was just literally gonna say I have mixed feelings towards the Saw franchise because there's some Saw movies that I really like, and then there are some that I think are really fucking bad. So it's a real mixed bag. It's just the highs are pretty high. Like that first Saw is so good, man.
Yeah,
that's a killer horror flick. As a matter of fact, if they'd have never made another one, I feel like that would have went down as like an all-time classic, you know? Mm-hmm. Like it was so good that they were able to do 20 years of franchise flicks because that first one is so good. What a perfect
same thing applies
movie.
to a Scary Movie.
Yeah. Although I got mad love for Scary Movie too, though. I ain't gonna front.
Oh, that one's fucking funny.
That might be my favorite in the series. Look what the cripple can do.
Which one is the one with Charlie Sheen fighting Michael Jackson? Is that the third one?
I think that's the third one. That did happen.
And then they also have that one scene where they're going out into the fucking like, I think it was like the cornfield or something, and the guy loads, and the one dude loads the shovel like it's a shotgun.
All right. Question tape.
It has shell discharge.
I'm gonna leave it up to you on this. Do we take the cats right now because we have the mask that will evolve it? Or do we wait to try to get the freeze ray, which can potentially freeze death?
Freeze ray.
All right, he says freeze ray. All right. So,
I mean, come on. Freeze ray. It sounds cool.
It is cool.
I'm fucking destroying in Call of Duty right now. I got 19 kills in a row.
Yeah,
20 kills in a row.
I'm impressed at your ability to fucking be a goon on the stream and play a video game at the same time.
Oh yeah, my mind. I can do at least 2 things at once. I can't do more than that.
Because I can't, like, when I'm guesting on somebody's channel, I can't play a game in the background. I will completely lose focus on anything resembling conversation.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I missed some of the conversations. That's why I didn't participate.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Fucking suck, bitch.
Got him. I need to get to level 80. We are at level 69, the sex level.
Nice.
They fucking got me. 21 kills in a row.
That's why you shouldn't have said nothing, dude. Never speak. You know this.
That was bound to happen. Who was it? Like,
ever speak when you're bowling a perfect game?
That's right.
Wait, what? No, pitching a perfect game. Don't talk to the pitcher. What was it? It was you, with you, Dan. I was like, shut the fuck up. You don't look at the pitcher. You don't talk to the pitcher.
Oh, dude, you don't have to tell me that. I've told this story a million times, man. Me and my mom, after she left the family, right, we were estranged for a while. Like I didn't really want much to do with her, and we had a kind of a contentious relationship. And so she got tickets to a Yankee game under the guise that we were going with a lot of people, and it was like, you know, her way to like, she was trying to like, you know, olive branch. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll go, because I thought it was gonna be a bunch of us.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get there and it's just me and her, and I was pissed. I was like, I don't want to fucking sit here with my mom right now. I don't want to do this. Turns out we went to David Wells' Perfect Game.
Oh man, remember that fucking game?
I was there, B. I was in the building.
Yeah, man, I forgot about the David Wells Perfect Game. That and David Cohen.
Yeah. Oh, I have good stories for both of those, but this one is like a you know, it's a heartwarming story. So we go, right, and we're watching the game's going. It's a good game, and right about the 6th inning is when it started to get a little real. Like, you know, first 3 innings, you're like, okay, whatever. 4th inning, whatever. 5th inning, everybody's like getting a little perked up, right? 6th inning, he gets through the 6th inning. I look at my mom, and we have this wordless exchange. I didn't have to tell her not to say shit. We just look at each other and go like this. We like nod our heads. We sat there in silence for the rest of the game and watched it go down. And I was so impressed with my mom in that moment that even my mom, a grown-up girl who was never like a sports head like that, you know, like she knew. She was like, you don't talk, you don't say shit, you don't talk about it during a perfect game. We just sit here and watch this game. It was crazy. And so obviously when they last out got caught, we just had this big hug, and it was like, and that actually like started the healing process between me and my mom. It was cool. And,
oh yeah.
It's like a kind of a, it's such a cool story that it bugs me out that it actually happened in my life. You know what I mean? It feels like the kind of thing that you would see on a TV show. It was like, it was cool.
David Cohen saved the family.
No, David Wells. David Cohen was actually was my favorite player, but that one I saw out on TV at a friend's house. It was like that's a whole different story. But that was a good day too. Fucking yeah, David Wells was amazing. And then you come to find out that like he was hungover. My man. Pitched a perfect game hungover. That's incredible.
That's just quintessential baseball.
Yeah, right? He did it right. Oh man, I love baseball. Baseball will, like, hockey is my favorite sport in terms of the game, but the one that has the deepest hooks in me, like with the most memories and like all that, is baseball. I love baseball. I don't watch any sport as like the way I did when I was growing up, but I appreciate the games. It's weird. I probably watch more football than anything else now, and it's like firmly 3rd place out of the big 4. But it's just once a week, so the commitment is easy, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to Man Meat Monday.
For real. Yeah, I definitely watch more League of the League than I would if I didn't have Man Meat Monday. My Monday afternoons are pretty consistently like I sit around and watch highlights from the games and like, you know, try to keep myself somewhat informed. I don't have to go too crazy because, you know, my dad goes nuts, so... Really, I just have to sit there and kind of like try to keep us on the rails a little bit.
The rails is all we need.
Woo-wee. But I mean, I don't know about how y'all are feeling about it this year compared to last year, but I think the show is much better. Like, I feel like
Man Meat Monday?
Yeah.
I think it's been a total improvement.
Like, I feel it kind of does feel like a sports show now. You know what I mean? Like it's still chaotic. Obviously, that 1 week was insane, but I feel like it's got more of a structure this year, and it actually kind of has a flow to it. You know, which I feel that's been kind of my contribution to Man Meat Monday this year, was because once we found out that Steve wasn't going to be able to do the first week, I had like a lot of pressure on me. Like, I was like, all right, I want to do a good job. I want it to like still be cool. And then I kind of had to like, so I just sort of like leaned into like the production side of it. I was like, all right, I'll make some new graphics. I'll make it more segmented. And then that just kind of stuck. You know what I mean? Like that kind of just became the flow of the show. And I feel like it's really, it's working. I like it. I like it here. My dad is nuts. My dad's out of his fucking mind. It's fantastic. But the thing is, like, Steve, when you're not there, he's much calmer, right? Because we don't egg him on as much as you do. So it's something about the two of you together that brings out his fucking maniac brain.
So welcome in, Steve.
Oh yeah, good to see you, bud. He goes absolutely nuts. Steve just it's called knowing each other for fucking 30 years. Like, Steve just knows how to push his buttons the right way. He knows how to say the exact thing that's gonna make my dad into a lunatic.
I don't blame him. I don't. I love doing that shit with people in sports because I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically feel like I know enough about sports, the rules and all that stuff, of any sport basically, just enough to piss you off.
Right.
Like I know all the rules and all that stuff in hockey, basketball,
just enough to kind of sound like you know what you're talking about. Like,
yeah, like enough to hold up like a 5-minute conversation at a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know just enough players. If you talk about the year ranges that I was paying attention, then yeah, I'm all about it. I could talk about like the late 90s, 2000s Yankees. I'm all about that.
Oh, that's what
Peter Scott Brocious.
That's what
dream team.
That's what Brian Bruce said. He said we like improved his ability to talk shit with the guy, like to banter with the guys in the firehouse just by watching Man Meet Monday. He'd get like
Nice.
one or two things and be able to be like, oh yeah, the defense. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go.
Like, ingratiate yourself like in the
That's
culture.
Brian
Like,
Bruce.
Oh, the man. I love that motherfucker. That's one of the good humans that I know in this world.
Steve knows, and I only give him a little bit of it when it came to the Mets video that he was watching. He kicked me out of the chat for a minute and everything real quick. He didn't let me get in there. He didn't let me shank and then twist the knife.
He's like, I was gonna twist. I had a whole twist plan.
Yeah.
I'm
telling you, Steve.
Tabby,
Yo.
we got the freeze ray, baby.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Let's go.
Yo, I feel like that'd be a perfect feud for when that one thing happens. Babyface Steve versus heel flavor of the month Coast.
Yo, Coast, did we make your character in Hot Man Radio Wrestling yet?
No.
God, we gotta do that, man.
Whenever, man. Maybe Sunday.
We gotta get you in. It can't be Sunday. Sunday is
Can't
Halloween.
be that day.
It's only scary games. Why do people don't be understanding those simple rules?
Think about it like this. You wear a costume on Halloween, my character will be wearing a costume.
Oh my god.
Are we playing Costume Quest 2?
No, but only because I don't have it. It's not a bad idea, costume.
I think one of them was free on Epic, so if you were on that.
Oh, I might have it actually. I've missed very few free Epic games in the time that Epic has existed.
I picked the worst game to skip.
Which one did you skip?
GTA 5.
Oh no! Come
No.
on, B.
I'm literally gonna
I
use that
didn't have the
account.
foresight to be like, yo, I'm gonna get a bitchin' PC pretty soon.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, that game crashed the server. Like,
Yeah.
you could not download games for like a day
Yep.
because too many people were downloading it, even though everybody owns it already.
Doesn't matter, bro. Free is free, bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, whenever Steve wants to, I would love to do the RP shit with some people. Since I have the extra Grand Theft Autos, I don't have to worry about the account.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, like, ban shit that they can do.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I don't even play Grand Theft Auto. I'm not a big fan of them.
Yeah, I mean, who cares, right? Grand Theft Auto. You know what though?
I would ever play that.
I'm gonna say, like, there has never been a series in the history of time that I'm more intimately familiar with, have played all of the fucking games, could put most of them in really high standing, and yet I don't consider myself to be like, that's my shit about the Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? Like,
That's crazy.
it's such a weird thing. It's like I'm not like I would never consider myself like a Grand Theft Auto guy, but yet I've played them all. I've liked literally the high percentage of them. Right? It's mostly good to great. But I don't know. I don't feel passionately about Grand Theft Auto.
What's the oddball for you? Not counting the definitive editions.
Okay, I'm not counting your low man on a totem pole right now is San Andreas, for sure.
Really? Like,
after
it's that low for you.
After that, but that's even. But it's also because I did just play the definitive edition, so you know what I mean. So yeah, no, like I don't like the missions in that game. There's just so many missions I don't like. Just
like the storyline is so good though.
The story is great. All the world building is great. All the side activities are great. It's probably it's probably the best world they've ever done. But the actual the actual missions in the game, I just don't like them. Like I love 5. 5 is towards the top for me. So it's not about the setting. It's just I just don't like the missions.
I'm just thinking in my head right now.
I'm glad that Danny is seeing the light. That the GOAT is quite possibly GTA 4 all along.
Well, GTA 4, I don't like the way it feels, and that'll never change. I don't like the way it feels to play that game, but
when you get used to it, it's not that bad.
But I love the story.
Really
I've always said that. Even when I would like trash GTA 4, I would always say Nico is my favorite character in the entire series, and I love the story. I think it's the best story that they've done is GTA 4.
I think it's got the best atmosphere and the best world too.
I mean, but see, that's different for me. I live out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that doesn't.
So you're gonna be looking at things with a lot more critique.
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't impress me because it's like, oh, my house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like literally like it's my part of it is like modeled after my fucking neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's like I'm like it's close. It kind of feels like home.
All 2 blocks of Bensonhurst right into Coney Island.
Right? Yeah. See, yeah. Thank you. Coast knows. Yeah, it's like it's right. It goes from Bensonhurst to Coney Island in like 2 blocks. You're like, well, that's not exactly how it's laid out, boys. But
like, get it. You gotta do get it.
You gotta make some liberties somewhere.
Yeah. No, so
but that they did some justice in that game for the size of it.
Sure.
Comparatively to like Manhattan. Manhattan obviously is gonna get all the attention.
Yeah. No, I agree with what Tape is saying. It is very dense. It's a cool world. It feels good.
Very alive too.
Yeah, it feels good. You're not overstating that.
It's the best
parody. I think that's the one
York.
thing that GTA 5 actually missed on.
But
the world building.
But I had a lot of fun in GTA 5. What I would do is I would put on the coveralls and like the hockey mask, and I would take a knife and I would follow NPCs, and then like get them in an alley and murder them. I was a serial killer in Grand Theft Auto 5. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was great. Which I wonder if I could I RP as a slasher killer? That could be fun.
Probably.
I never really thought about that until right now.
I mean, you'd have to like. I'm sure you'd have to like find like some kind of like occupation, so you'd still be like a semi-normal person.
Right, I'd have to be a normal person, doing my normal person routine, and then not tell anybody that I'm also this slasher killer.
Yeah.
It's an idea. Put a pin in that, Tape. It's not a bad idea. I mean,
like for how big that GTA 5 map is, it just sucks that there's not a whole lot of it that feels like it's used properly.
I do love going to the golf course though.
Oh, the golf course is fun as shit. I don't know. I just feel like there should have been more of the city that you could interact with.
I feel you. I think going forward, that's kind of what I'm looking for out of an open world game. Like,
I think Red Dead 2 set that bar so fucking high.
like there's no going back for me after getting into Yakuza. It's like, oh no, I don't care about the size of the map. I want like stuff to do everywhere I go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I love that about Yakuza.
If it means I'm getting a smaller map, it better be There better be shit on every block, you know?
Yeah, give me density. I prefer density. My dream though is to play one of those open world games and you for literally to be able to go inside every building. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just a place.
Yeah.
That's the dream. So meanwhile, while we're having this conversation, I'm just casually beasting this level. As I said I would. This is the level for level grinding, because it's not big vertically. It's only left and right, so you can really like focus the enemies in a smaller space.
It'd be cool to see an open world where you could go inside every building. But I would. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'd rather have the option of being able to just fucking destroy every building.
Yo, fucking what was that? What was that game?
Crackdown?
No, I love
No,
Crackdown
not
though.
Crackdown.
What was it? Red Faction. Red Faction. What was the name of it? Red Faction something Gorilla, was it?
Armageddon?
There was one of them where you could like, where you were like on Mars, and all the environments were destructible. It was cool. I had fun with that game.
I'm talking like something that's the size of like a GTA game.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sick. But I would love. You ever see the movie Seven?
Yeah.
So you know the scene when they're like chasing John Doe through the like apartment building? I would love to be able to do something like that in a GTA game, where like you literally kick in an apartment and there's people in there cooking breakfast and you gotta like use them as a human shield and like blah blah blah, and it would be like a different like each time like if you did the mission, maybe you would go into apartment 2F, and then if I did the mission, maybe I would go into apartment 3C. You know what I mean? And like there'll be different shit going on in each apartment. You know what I mean? Like I think that would be fucking crazy. Can you imagine that? Like Deadly Premonition style, where like everybody's kind of up to their own thing, doing their own shit, living their own lives, and you may or may not catch that character in a certain interaction if you happen to meet them, you know? Like, let's say what happens if we kick in the apartment and inside the apartment is like drug dealer Larry, who, because of that, we had that interaction. Now he becomes a fucking side character and you could do missions for him, you know? Like, that would be sick. And you'd have mad replay value.
Yeah.
And again, I would take a smaller map, more densely packed with moments for you to find or miss, you know? I think that'd be fucking cool, man. And I think, especially if you're willing to sacrifice a little bit on graphics, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility with where like the tech is right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He says as they can't seem to get 60 frames going, but you know what I mean.
Shout out to Gotham Knight.
It might be fun though. I was watching some videos. It looks like it might be a fun game. It looks like if you got a crew to play that with, it's probably a good time. And you know, I ain't even gonna front. I've always wanted a game, like a multiplayer Marvel game or a multiplayer comic book game where everybody's a different character and you're all playing together and like it's fucking you against the villains and it's your squad. Like I've always wanted a game to like actually do that. That's why back in the day I loved the X-Men Legends game so much, because it was like, this is sick. But like I'm a modern game, like with modern sensibilities and like the ability to be in a big ass city, open world style, like that sounds fucking cool, you know? So it could be cool. Is it cool though? I don't know. Has anybody actually played it?
What, Gotham Knight?
Yeah.
Vin.
Vin, you here? Is it good? Oh man, it's hard to tell with Vin.
What?
I was gonna say, Vin, is it good? But he might just be like, yeah, it's great, and then not have any deeper thoughts beyond that. I want to know because I could get involved in some superhero antics. Is what I'm saying.
Don't
Like-
forget, he might also be pulling a bit.
Like if Marvel's Avengers, that game that came out like a couple years ago, if that shit had been dope, I would have been all over that. Of course, it was not dope. It was so not dope that I chose not to buy it for $2.
That's pretty damning.
Yep. That and Guardians of the Galaxy. I could have got both of those games for $2, and I was like, I'm good. I just wasn't in. But I was just not there. I was just not there for it. I was like, the Guardians thing. I'm not really feeling that humor vibe at all right now. And I was like, and this Marvel's Avengers just looks like Dookie. It's rough out here, man. That's the thing, though. I could get convinced to give most games a shot if it means I'm gonna get to hang out. Like, if me and Steve could get it and play together, I could almost almost anything. I would give it a go. You know. We played that.
Yeah.
We played that one Marvel, that free-to-play Marvel game that was out for a little while. That kind of failed miserably. We played that together for a little while. It was fun. I liked it. But, you know, we didn't get to the point where it got insidious and tried to steal your money, but as all those free-to-play games eventually do.
It's the style at the time.
Just once, man. I'd like for there to be, well, nah, you know, I take it back. I was going to say just once I'd like for there to be a free-to-play game that you could get a ton of fucking content out of, and then the choice to spend money would be purely based on, like, your want to contribute to the game. And then I was like, oh, that's Warframe. It already exists. It's Warframe. Warframe's dope. I played Warframe for free for like 20 hours, had a really good time, liked it a lot, and then spent exactly like I think $5 on the game so that I could get a pink and black color scheme for my, you know, my armor. And that's it. I spent $5 on that game, and you know what? It was totally worth it.
Nice.
I wanted to do my Bret Hart build, you know?
Who's amongst us would not do a Bret Hart build?
Exactly.
Probably Coast. But that's because he's a purveyor of deceit.
Oh, shit. You telling me Coast is the Shawn Michaels guy? Nah, he doesn't strike me as a Shawn Michaels guy.
Coast, what is your opinion on Lazy Eyes?
Did we lose him? I think we lost him.
He's been swallowed whole by Modern Warfare 2. Which is allegedly very good, but what's the difference this year?
Yeah, I've been out on Call of Duty for a long time.
I haven't paid full price for a Call of Duty game in 10 years.
The last one that wowed me was the original Modern Warfare. That was the last one where I was like, oh, this is on some shit. But the one that
The last one that was like that for me was the first Black Ops game.
Yeah, I never played it. I was already out by then.
It had a really good zombies mode, and that's what kept me around for a little bit. I wasn't big on the multiplayer.
My Call of Duty will forever be Call of Duty 2. That was my jam. To this day, I'm still like, Grenada! Ooh, look, we got that frame rate chugging, boys.
Oh my god. Like, my go-to shit for a while was Battlefield. And seeing what happened to that fucking franchise just breaks my heart.
Oh yeah, not so good.
It's not so good.
And there was much defecation.
So, Coach, now that you're back,
Yes, sir.
where do you stand on the Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels debate?
I'm for it.
Perfect answer. Perfect.
Good answer.
Like, I know the names actually. That's sad. I don't know the beat.
You gotta pick one.
No. I did. I picked. I'm for it.
He's for it. He's for the beef. He picks continuing the beef.
But you gotta pick one person to get behind.
No, I don't.
For the sake of the bit.
Batman. I want Batman to win.
There it is.
Alright, Batman.
You know what? That's a safe pick. When in doubt, pick Batman.
Rock, paper, scissors, Batman.
Scissor
Nah,
me,
B.
Batman? Is that what you just said?
No. So rock, paper, scissors, Batman. Batman. wins
Scissor
every
me,
time.
batty ass.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, oh man, I need to watch the new season of the Harley Quinn show. That show's a banger,
I still haven't watched the show.
dude. Give it a try.
I know. Listen, I know
freaking
every trusted person I have is like, yo, it's so good. I gotta watch
Yeah.
it.
It's pretty good.
And I do have a thing about having shows or products about surrounding Batman and not having Batman.
Yeah, we have
Like,
had
we
this
do have-
discussion before. It's true.
99% of the time it sucks. Like, I don't care because you don't have Batman. But this show is fucking... Harley Quinn holds her own as a character.
Yeah, man, for sure.
It is so good.
I
Like,
got,
Down to Gotham Knight.
Oh yeah, Gotham Knight, Vinny's favorite game.
is it good though? That's what I
No.
really want to know.
It's janky as fuck.
But it looks like it could be fun. Is it fun?
It looks like a worse Batman game.
But
Like
it's
the Arkham game?
multiplayer though. Like
I know,
Is
but
there-
it looks worse. You're gonna play like I've seen some of the fighting. It is boring
Yeah,
looking.
that's all.
Yeah,
I,
like the
I
fighting moves, like Batman did better.
I just want to know if it's fun. That's all I want to know.
I mean, I think it'll be a good $20 game.
Yeah, well, I mean that's
And
what
we'll play.
that's what it's gonna be regardless.
Oh
it's it ain't gonna be nothing but a $20 game.
Oh, that game is gonna go down in price real quick. Telling you, by the end of the month, it's gonna be 50% off.
I love when that happens. I
then
love getting a brand new game for half price. That shit makes me
Yeah.
feel good every time.
That shit happened to Cyberpunk.
Dude, I know. I got Cyberpunk for cheap. I got that shit $20.
Dude, I got it for 60, and that broke my heart. It was
Hey,
so
but it's good now
heartwarming.
though. Have you played it recently?
No, but I'm waiting a little bit longer for the next DLC, and then I'll play it again.
It's
Then I'll
good.
actually
It's
get
good now, man. I kind of OD'd on that shit last week. I was playing it for a while.
Now has Coast played Sleeping Dogs though.
Oh, the best. Sleeping Dogs. Second only to the great Saints Row 2 in terms of greatest Grand Theft Autos of all time.
I think it controls better than Saints Row 2. I'll say
It
that much.
absolutely controls better than Saints Row 2. Fucking 100%.
I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go eat and play Call of Duty.
Word, but play Sleeping Dogs though. Don't sleep on Sleeping Dogs. It's like $3 right now.
Dude,
I'll
it
check
is
it
the
out.
best $3 purchase you'll ever make
got
in
it.
your life.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up Sunday if I don't talk to you earlier.
Absolutely, Baba. We gonna be here.
See ya, bro.
Peace.
And now he is convincing people in his Call of Duty lobby to get Notepad++.
Notepad plus. This motherfucker. On the day of my daughter's quinceañera shows up and is like, yo, Notepad plus though. By the way, since I got all the pieces I needed, guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween tomorrow? All the pieces you needed. Okay, all right.
Bag of M&M's.
Joey Janela. That's my guess. He's gonna be Joey Janela for Halloween because he's
The
got
flaming kickpad.
because he's got the shades. I'm using context clues.
I need the context of knowing if this is a wrestling costume or not.
What's up, chat? By the way,
Yeah,
Good.
welcome in.
good to see you, Baba. Oh, we did it. We made it to death.
More famous than Janela. Sabu.
Sabu. You're that Sabu guy. Yeah, you're that Sabu guy, ain't you?
Oh, okay. Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, he's got the stroke.
Play a game of hot or cold. Too light skinned to be Sabu.
You're that Sabu guy. That
Well,
homicidal Sabu.
more famous than Jarrett. Sting.
Woo!
Both Stings are more famous than Jeff Jarrett.
Joker Sting.
Drugged up Wolfpack Sting.
Well, we did it. We survived. You ready for this? You survive a
Same
half.
amount of fame as Sting.
Timmy, look at this. You survive a half an hour. You kill multiple deaths,
Ric Flair.
and this is your reward.
Wait, he's a little bit more famous than Sting. Fuck. What the fuck is this? What is going on?
Oh, here comes Gray Death,
Oh man.
and I can do nothing to stop him.
Game over.
Yep, that's your reward. I will cash in my leftover revives. But we achieved
Oh, it actually was Ric Flair. Holy shit.
the Nature Boy. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! Oh shit.
The riding.
Oh shit. Is it time? Is it time?
Jet flying.
New
Not
York
anymore.
City bus riding. Rolex watch giving away. Wearing $20 Payless sneakers. Kissing none of the ladies and going home sad about it. Whoa, that Nature Dan. I may not like it, but I will learn to deal with it. Why?
Woo!
Because I am the worst thing going today. Woo!
How quick do you think it'll take to get kicked out of the bar as Ric Flair? Well, if you're going all in on the gimmick, about 20 minutes.
You could do it. You could do it, Chad. Just go full Nate. All you gotta do is Nate, and you're gonna get free drinks all night long.
Woo!
Woo! That's my line.
That's my line.
Is that it? Is that the stream? Did we peak? Is that should I just go? Probably, right?
No, like all things in life, it has to end on a whimper.
Oh, so should I try the bone zone one more time? Just fail?
No,
No.
you should just hold everybody up for about 13 minutes and then raid.
Okay, let's see.
Just talk about really ancillary shit.
I'm gonna put boring article into a Google search and see what I get.
This is your chance, everybody in chat, to suggest a topic.
All right, let's see. Boring prose to help you fall asleep. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right. While the manufacture of rubber goods is in no sense a secret industry, the majority of buyers and users of such goods have never stepped inside of a rubber mill, and many have very crude ideas as to how the goods are made up. In ordinary garden hose, for instance, the process is as follows. The inner tubing is made of a strip of rubber 50 feet in length, which is laid on a long zinc-covered table and its edges drawn together over a hose pole. The cover, which is of what is called friction, that is, cloth with rubber forced through its meshes, comes to the hose maker in strips, cut on the bias, which are wound around the outside of the tube and adhere tightly to it. The hose pole is then put in something like a 50-foot lathe, and while the pole revolves slowly, it is tightly wrapped with strips of cloth in order that it may not get out of shape while undergoing the process of vulcanizing. When a number of these hose poles have been covered in this way, they are laid in a pan set on trucks and are then run into a long boiler, shut in, and live steam is turned on. When the goods are cured, steam is blown off the vulcanizer, opened, and the cloths are removed. The hose is then slipped off the pole by forcing air from a compressor between the rubber and the hose pole. This, of course, is what is known as hose that has a seam in it. For seamless hose, the tube is made in a tubing machine and slipped upon the hose pole by reversing the process that is used in removing hose by air compression. In other words, a knot is tied in one end of the 50-foot tube and the other is placed against the hose pole, and being carefully inflated with air, it is slipped on without the least trouble. For various kinds of hose, the processes vary, and there are machines for winding with wire and intricate processes for the heavy grades of suction hose, etc. For steam hose, brewers' and acid hose, special resisting compounds are used. That, as a rule, are the secrets of various manufacturers. Cotton hose is woven through machines expressly designed for that purpose, and afterward has a half-cured rubber tube drawn through it. One end is then securely stopped up, and the other end forced on a cone through which steam is introduced to the inside of the hose, forcing the rubber against the cotton cover, finishing the cure, and fixing it firmly in its place.
All right, 10 minutes to kill. Let's do this.
All right, who's doing what? We're out of here. Fuck that. That's enough of that. Yeah, that's it. So nothing tomorrow. Halloween mega stream coming up on Sunday. Be there or be rhombus. You know the deal. Tentative start time as of right now, 6 p.m. And we will go from 6 p.m. till whenever the fuck we're done. Maybe,
6
possibly.
p.m. until Man Meet Monday.
Yeah, 24 hours is the goal. So that would be 6 p.m. on Monday, followed by Man Meet Monday, unless I decide fuck that. Now, Trav, when you say soon, how soon we talking? Because I'll gladly raid you, my friend. If you can get on stream in the next 5 minutes, I can meander here with tape, successfully tanking the end of our good bit. Just so we can raid you.
We have never outdone the 20-minute banter we did for that one stream.
It was pretty good.
It was really, really good. And there's going to be a time where we're just going to be able to banter for like 4 hours.
just
and everybody's going to have to step up to that level.
Just ping-ponging the ball back and forth.
Just ping-ponging the ball back and forth with the chat, back and forth with fucking David Rush. We're going to take a world record so then we could have like a long-standing feud with the man, and then take the record back when he's not paying attention, when he's fucking blowing peas across a basketball court or some shit.
When he's laying on the ground, spitting on the ground. Yo, Steve was killing me with that. He's spitting on the ground.
Well, that's how you pay respect in basketball.
Oh, there we go. We're raiding Trad. Let's go.
There we go. It's much like when a wrestler wipes their feet on the apron before stepping through the ropes.
Now it just has to tell me that he's actually on.
Come on, Trad.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now. I'm going to kill my creation. Come on now. Come on.
Oh damn, he actually does have big gold on his shoulder there. Come on.
Come on.
I can see the VOD updating.
Come on. Give me the raid.
Let him do the thing.
Any second now.
We have plenty of time to kill until Hive Mind Radio at 9. Oh, I see it. He's live.
Let's go. Give it to me. Come on.
Hive Mind Radio live. Potentially. At 9 p.m.
If you believe hard enough, it just might happen. There's no guarantees in this life. Come on. Oh my God. Just do the thing. Do the thing. Stop not doing the thing.
I just saw it update the stream tag. Oh.
Come on. Do it.
Come on.
Come on. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Watch how I'm gonna do this. Watch how I'm gonna do this.
Refresh the gimmick.
I'm gonna refresh the gimmick. Here we go. Refresh the gimmick. Boom. There it is. Boom. Yeah. Boom. 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 Right. And then we go here.
I'm gonna add viewers to his gimmick so it pops up a little bit easier.
Yeah. There it is. No. Up. Come on. Yo, help my man out. I'm just trying to raid my man. That's all. I'm just trying to send the people where they need to be. Come on. Come on.
Oh, yo, that is 100% Ric Flair there on the stream.
I want to see this. There it is. Let's go,
there
boys.
It is.
Send the people. Let's go. You put hard times on the working Dan. I didn't get a gold watch. You know what I'm saying? A computer took my place, daddy. And his name was the Nature Trad. Peace.
And your bird can sing.
Yeah, I'll take that. That was pretty good. Yeah.